we just understand what is grid. We even started one game called CSS Grid Garden. I'm just gonna repeat one more time today. Grid. We will just complete the game in case if anyone stuck in any level. Then we'll do one project. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. Grid is like arranging the elements, okay, in an order. You can arrange the elements in one direction or two direction. For one direction, you will use flux box. For two direction, you will use grid. Right or not? Now here, the elements, if you observe closely, elements here are arranged in two directional, having two rows. This is one row, and the second one is one row. Right or not? How many columns were there? You can see here, one, if I take lines also, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if you observe very clearly, this third one here, this one contains 3 columns ka space. Right or not? One column only containing 3 column ka space. In our HTML class, we understand this using something called call span. But in CSS, we will use it by combining which column to start, which column to end. Instead of saying columns, we will always discuss here column lines. Okay. Now let's start in-depth understanding of grid. Now, this is basically grid. When you say grid, does anything happen, ma? No, automatically when you say grid, each one is a block element, sir. They will just contain fully. Like how much full width is there, that much full width it will become. But it will not change anything to grid. Okay. Instead, if you go here, if you say grid template rows, you can adjust how much height you want for rows. If you say grid template columns, you can specify the columns with 90 pixel or 50 pixel or 120 pixel. That's how you can mention. Sir, do I have to mention only with pixels, sir? No. You can even mention with something called FR. One FR is like one kind of fraction. Okay. Now this fractions, what it will do, it will just cut the thing into parts. Like for example, 1FR, 2FR, 2FR. See 1FR, 1FR, 2FR. Total how many parts are there, sir? Total how many parts are there? 4. So first one will be 1 by 4. Second one will be 1 by 4. Third one will be 2 by 4, which is half. The same logic it will work, sir. You can even give REMs. You can even give widths. Okay. Percentages. We didn't try this, but we can, this is one of the new property. We can even try min max. That means minimum how much width you want, maximum how much width you want. Okay, in the case of adjust, you will go with. Or you can size repeat. Repeat means it will repeat. Repeat 4 comma 100 pixel means 400 pixels. 100 pixels space 100 pixels space 100 pixels space 100 pixels. It will take it like how many times you wanna repeat and how many elements you wanna repeat. Okay. Now you can give gaps, sir. You can give gap, row gap, column gap, or direct gap, which will work. Okay. Directly, if you set it one gap, it will work for both, sir. Okay. You can even adjust the elements using positions. See, they mentioned it. This is line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, and this is line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4. And based on that, you can mention the elements using row start, colon start, row end, colon end. Or you can give a shortcut like 3 by 4 means third 2 it will end, fourth it will third it will start, fourth it will end. Sometimes they will give just a 2 sir. Grid row 2 बोले तो 2 से शुरू हुआ. That is only one size. Okay. It is 2 to 3. Only one. You can just specify. If it is only one, you can just specify with the same. Now, next sir, the same logic. People even name them. Okay, however you want it. Now, let's start, sir. Let's do our game. Grid garden. I will open incognito for that. Did you all tried grid garden, ma? How many of you completed all the levels? Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. What about remaining people? Which level you got stuck? I think we did till 15. In the class, we did till this 16 we did. 15 only we stopped. We did till this, sir. Which level you guys stuck? 20, 24. Okay, let's try it one by one then quickly. First, this level. Tell me, sir. Grid row, which we can start. It starts with 2 and it's end with. Starts with 2, ends with. Wrong. Row means you will go with. It starts with 1, ends with 4. Column you will say 2 to 6. Grid column 2 ending with. Online, are you all getting my point, ma? Sir, you can use a shortcut, sir. There is one shortcut called grid area. Can you see they are mentioning it? Grid area. Grid area will accept 4 things. Row start, column start, row end, column end. Row start, which row I am starting? First row. Which column I am starting? Second column. Which row I am ending? Fourth row. Which column I am ending? Sixth. Row start, column start, row end, column end. In one line, you can give it using grid area. Using area. Next. Can anyone tell me now using grid area, sir? We will do it at a time. Now, take this water. Row start. Which row it is starting, sir? Row start. 2. Online also please respond, sir. Row start. 2. Column start. Column start. Which column line it is starting, ma? 3. Row end. Which row it is ending? Please check this, sir. This. Only these lines you should check it. Now, row start 3. Which row it is ending? 5. Which column it is ending? 6. Online, is it clear till now? Online, is it clear till now, ma? Online, are you there? Yes, it's clear. Good. Now, next one, sir. Now, order. I told you by default everyone will have order 0, but this guy, this poison, I wanted to be last. Everyone is having 0 order, but I wanted to one person to be last. What I can give for order, sir? 1. If I give 1, what will happen? Anyway, 1 will come after 0 now. Any doubt, sir? Sir, what if you give -1, sir? Then it will become left side, right or not? Because it's arranged according to orders. Now I will give for poison order 1. Sir, is it necessary only 1? No, any positive number. Kuch bhi. It's greater than 0 only na. Simple. We take it something 1. By default, every element is at 0. Imagine you all are getting rank 0. One person got it rank 1. So first 0 rank people and then 1 rank person. Is it clear, sir? Now, next. Now in this level, I want poison to go first and carrot to go next. Poison I wanted first. If you wanted them to first, then order will be -1. Poisons will be first and then carrots will be next, sir. Now think. Line number, level number 20. Understand this logic, ma. Till now, already columns are divided. You guys are just adjusting. But now, I wanted it to adjust columns. Think about it. They said it. Here, see this logic. They said it. They will give water for first column. What they will give water, sir? First row, first column. But how much you want water? Almost 50% I want water na. So they said they will give only first row, first column, but I have 50% of the thing to cover. Then I will say 50% is my first column. Are you getting my point, ma? Understand it's your land. It's your land, Ray. I said it, I will give water to only first row, first column. And you want it like half of the box. Then you know what you will do? You will cut the land into 2 parts and you will say, this is only first row, first column. Then automatically I will give water. Now how many columns I can divide it, sir? Tell me how many columns I have to divide it? 2. How many columns? And go here. Grid template columns. It's up to your imagination to divide it. If I divide this into 2 columns, first one 50%, second one 50%. Now देखो, what is the first row, first column? That get water na? Any doubts, ma? Earlier, you just think about how to give water. Now you just think about how to divide it into different columns such that they get the water, or how to divide it into different rows. Grid template columns or grid template rows. Online, any doubts? Online, any doubts? Online, is it clear, ma? Any doubts? I don't think so. Now, next one, sir. Online, is it clear? Now, how it will be 2? Okay, let me see. Some person did not understand. I will tell you what is row, what is column. Take this level. Now, remove this. Now, how many rows it is having it, sir? How many rows it is having? How many rows, sir? 5. How many columns? Simple, na? What happened, Ray? All are okay? Now, 5. How many columns? 5. Now, because you are having 5 rows, 5 columns, they said it, they will give water for only first row, first column. This is the condition. Any doubts? Imagine I divided it into only 4 columns. Then which one will get water, sir? Tell me which one will get water? This 2, na? Why? Because that is the first row, first column, na? Right or not? You should divide your land. Forget about the lines. Think the lines are not there. Think the lines are not there. Okay. Now you should think about how to make this water goes until this 50 percentage. Okay. You are not writing for child, sir. Understand? You are writing for garden. Earlier you wrote it for child. That's why you used to write it like grid column start, grid column end. But now you are not writing for child. That is why I am saying it like grid call template columns. Grid template columns is used to divide the columns. Columns means vertical. How many columns you wanted to divide? I wanted to divide into 2 columns. How many columns I wanted to divide? 2 columns. I can say one is 50 percentage, another one is 50 percentage. This is one logic. Or I will say auto comma auto, automatically 2 things will be divided. Or I can say 1FR comma 1FR. 1 by 2 only, na? Are you all getting my point, sir? I can say multiple ways, but I am doing it 50 percentage. I want you to divide the columns. Here, what is the confusion with most people is they are thinking already columns are there. No, forget about whatever the columns they give. Forget the columns they gave. Think the columns are not there. Now divide it into multiple columns such that each one will get exact size. Read this question. If you read the question, you will understand. Specifying a bunch of columns with identical width can get tedious. Luckily, there is a repeat function. See, the goal of this game is not to test you. The goal of this game is to teach you. So they are teaching you. For example, we previously defined 5 20% columns with the rule grid template columns. Yes, you can do that. Now, this can be simplified by using repeat 5 comma 20. We know that repeat function, what it will do, how many times you want to repeat, it will take. Grid template columns, repeat, and divide it into. Can you tell me what they are asking? Create. Read that everyone online. Create 8 columns. Create 8 columns. What is each one width, ma? 12.5. They only give, na? Can we create it? Now, grid template columns, repeat 8 comma each one 12.5. Automatically 8 columns, each one 12.5 will be created. They just want to teach you how this repeat function will work. They are not asking you to think only. Okay, because I know some things, I will not read this, but I want you guys to read and proceed. That will make you perfect. Next, sir. Grid template columns doesn't just accept values in percentage. It also accepts in EMs, pixel. So can anyone tell me what to do here? See this online. Please let me know if you did not get it. Set 3 columns. How many columns I have to set, ma? 3. What are the bits? First one, Second one, 3 em. Third one, 40%. Do I need to think anything? No, I don't need to think, sir. Grid template columns, 100 pixel, space 3 em, space 40 percentage. Without any thinking, I can try it. Any doubts? If you wanted to leave, if you don't want to leave next one, I will say auto. Any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts, sir? Online, any doubts, sir? Online, any doubts? Is it clear, ma, online? Someone, Dinesh, why poison is in the middle? Sure, though, we don't need to think about why poison is there in the middle or not. That is not our task. What is the task? Task is set 3 columns, 100 pixel, 3 em, 40 pixel. We are just doing it. Okay. Now, read the question clearly, sir. The question is very simple. The question is, use grid template columns, create 3 columns, create 3 columns. Now, see this. How many columns I wrote it, ma? How many columns? 3. They are also asking 3 columns only, na? What is the first pixel they are asking? I put the first one, 100 pixel. Second one, how much they are asking? I put the 3 em. Third one, how much they are asking? I gave the 40 percentage. Any doubts? In real time, we should think how much to give. But here they are only giving it. So very happy, na? We will do it quickly. Is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear now? Okay, good. Next one, sir. Now, read this question. I will read it clearly. You tell me. Grid also introduce a new unit, the fractional FR. What is the new unit? Fractional FR. Each FR unit allocates one share of available space. For example, if 2 elements are set to 1 FR and 3 FR, then first one will get it 1 by 4, second element will get it 3 by 4. Any doubts? No. Sir, if 2 elements are there, if I say 1 FR and 2 FR, that means total how many fractions I'm dividing? That means first one is 1 by 3. Second one is, any doubt, sir? Okay. Now, read the question. In the question they said, here weights are 1 by 6. Weights are how much, sir? 1 by? That means total how many parts are there? 6 parts. In 6 parts, how many you will give for weed? 1. So then how much for carrots? How much for carrots? Total 6 ma. Beets you are giving 1 because they said it 1 by 6. And remaining carrots will be 5 parts. Sir, I will write it here. Grid template columns. For weeds, give 1 fraction. 1 fraction. For carrots, give 5 fractions. How much weed you got it now? What is the now? How much is for the weed? 1 by 6. How much for the carrots? 5 by 6. And that is what they asked, na? See it clearly, sir. Does anyone have doubts? Online, anyone have any doubts? Online, anyone have doubts? No. Next level, sir. Now, can you read the question, sir, now? When columns are set with pixels, percentage, EMs, any other column set with FR will divide the space that's left over. That means here carrots are from 50 pixel left side. Oh, that means how much this size, sir? Read this. Here carrots form a 50 pixel column on the left. That means how much this size? 50 pixel. How much this size? 50 pixel. Okay. And beats are also 50 pixel on right. How much this beats, sir? Sir, this is 50 ma. Okay. This is also left side 50, right side 50. Okay. Let me write this then. Grid template columns. They said it 50 pixel left side, in middle automatic, and 50 pixel right side. Any doubts? No. But that is not what they asked. They asked use grid template, create these two columns. Okay, I created these two columns, 50 pixel, 50 pixel I created. And use the FR to make three more columns. That means in between, you should create three columns. How many columns you should create? How do you do that, sir? They told me, see, use FR to create three more columns in between. How many columns, sir? Can anyone tell me how to create three columns using FR? One FR, space, one FR, space. How many columns came? Total how many columns? 5. What is the first column bit? Last column bit? In middle, how many columns I divided? 3. Each one got how much parts? 1 by 3. Any doubts in this? Because they asked the question in that way. How do you know to create 3 columns only? I don't know. In question they asked me, I just did it. Online, any doubts, ma? Next. Next. See this. If you read this question, you will understand. I will read the question, you tell me the answer. The question is, now there is 75 pixel of widths in the left side. Left side widths how much, sir? Barabar. And 3 by 5th of remaining space. 3 by 5th of remaining space carrots. How much per carrots? 3 by 5th. And then 2 by 5th is for widths. How much for widths? Sir, 75 pixel, 3 by 5, 2 by 5. Total, that is the logic. 75 pixel, 3 by 5, 2 by 5. Can anyone tell me how to write that? Grid templates, columns. Grid template columns. What is the first one? Then, how much is for the carrots, ma? 3 by 5th. 3 by 5th means 3 FR. How much for the carrots? Sorry, widths? 2 by FR. Barabar. Which is level number 25. Online, are you all getting my point? Online, are you all getting my point? It doesn't make sense if you are not getting it, like I'm just going, it won't make sense, ma. Please let me know. Now let me read the one question. Grid template rows also work the same as grid template columns. We know that. Use grid template rows to water all but 50 pixel. But 50 pixel means top you should leave 50 pixel. You should leave 50 pixel, but remaining all you should use. Note, the water is fill only fifth row. Water is fill fifth row. Oh, now see this. You should not fill the water till now. You should fill only fifth row. That means a pura fifth row hai. A pura fifth row. If this is all fifth row, sir, in this top, how many rows are there? Understand? This is all fifth row. That is what I said. You want to water only fifth row. Then this one 50 pixel, you are not doing it. That means in 50 pixel, how many rows are there? 4 रे. You are not thinking. ये fifth row है. इसके पहले कितना rows है था? 4. If you have 4 only, then it will become the panch one, right? Right or not? That is how it works. So now, sir, you should write grid template rows. Template rows. Rows. Now 50 by 4. Can anyone tell me? 12.5. So I will say 12.5 pixel, 12.5 pixel, 12.5 pixel, 12.5 pixel. Total how many rows I created? Automatically fifth one will be full na? Right or not? Now read the question one more time. Use grid template rows to water all but top 50 pixel. Yes, top 50 pixel I did not water. And note that water is set for only fifth row. Yes, water is for the fifth row only. That means remaining 4 you have to think. Next. Next. Now grid template rows, grid template columns. First, I want to divide as columns. Can anyone tell me here how many columns are there? How many columns you need? Think about it, dividing it as 2 columns. How can you do 2 columns here? I wanted to divide it like this. Can anyone tell me how to write that? 2 columns. What is the first column width? What is the second column width? 40, 60. That is a good logic. I can try 40 percentage, 60 percentage. Doubt? Or tell me in FR. Tell me in FR. 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. To the people who cannot think, I'm just telling it one more time. You have to divide it into 2 columns, sir. Now, ये 2 parts है, ये 3 parts है. So, ये 2FR, ये 3FR. Any doubts? Now, can anyone tell me what about rows? Rows. Tell me. 3FR, 2FR. 3FR, barabar. Perfect. Now, grid template rows. Grid template rows. 3FR space 2FR. Grid template columns. Grid template columns. 2FR space 3FR. If you just think more slowly, you will get it. Now instead of doing like this, I can use grid template. It's a shortcut. Grid template is like grid template rows by grid template columns. Grid template rows by grid template columns. Last level, sir. This is the easiest level. Your garden is looking great. Here you left 50 pixel at the bottom. How much I left my bottom? How much I left? 50. Very good. So grid template rows everything I fill but I left 50 pixel. Right or not? Right or not? Perfect. Then what about columns? What about columns? Can anyone tell me how many columns you want? First one is 20 percentage. Next one is 80. Oh, yeah. Still you guys are not thinking. A 20, A 80. That means anyone tell me in FRs? 1 FR, 4 FR. 1 FR, 4 FR. Oh, not auto. So with 1 FR. Perfect. Online, any doubts? Online, does anyone have any doubts? Online, does anyone have any doubts, ma? No. Please try it on your own. In case if you're still getting it doubts, I will clarify it one more time also. Okay. Now let's go here. Let's go here. Let's try. CSS grid garden. Next one. Let's try. Front end mentor. We'll do one project, ma. See, concepts like grid will not come at one. You need to practice multiple times. To get it multiple times, I will use one website called Front End Mentor. What is the website name, ma? You already did this website, sir. Front End Mentor. Now, in this Front End Mentor, I'm gonna take one project. Go here. Can you guys create this? Can you create this, ma? Can everyone create this, sir? Tell me how many rows are there? How many row lines are there? Everyone, one more time. How many rows are there? How many rows? Two. How many rows? Row lines. Three. Columns. Columns. Two, three, four. Columns four. How many column lines? Column lines? Five. Now, very good. Now here you did a small mistake. Most people think it like columns are four. If you write it for columns four, ma, here this is the width of normal column, na? Is this both are same width? Actually, these two are two columns. You cannot see them. They merged it. ये भी दो columns है तो उसके लिए ये बड़ा हो गया. Right or not? Just think about it, ma. Now, tell me now, total how many columns are there? Six. दो, दो, दो. Seven column lines रहता. That is what most people will not get it. Because if you do it with 4 columns, na, what you will get it? You will get this box like this, chota wala. But that's not the design. You should do exact design. If you want it just for a practice, we'll do before front end, free front end, front end mentor. We'll do one grid here, and sorry, grid. This is the advanced grid. Whatever the grid you have seen just now is a normal grid. This is called advanced grid. These are called Mansory grids. What are they called? What are they called? To the people who knows any designing, ma, like even in our home, we will put the photo frames like this these days. In olden times, we used to adjust it, the photos normally in a square or rectangle shape. But now people changed it. Now they are arranging it in different shapes. Can anyone tell me why? Does anyone have photo frames at your home like this? No? Okay, in future you will have it, don't worry. If you arrange it, like, did you at least see this kind of photos anywhere? Now, if you see this, just why do you think that the people will put some kind of different shapes, photos like that? I will give you a real image only. Man, sorry, great images. Or take this. Imagine we just put some kind of pictures. Now here, imagine they just put some kind of random pics. Now by keeping the pics like this, the memories, that will give you some kind of more impact and a modern look than the actual one. Imagine instead of this, if I keep my images, imagine instead of this, if I keep my images like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't think it will be good. Are you getting my point, ma? No one will put that also. Now, this is one of the modern way of, giving it the web designing. Can anyone tell me here how many rows are there? Online, please participate, ma. How many rows are there, sir? 3 rows. Perfect. How many row lines are there? 4. Barabar. Barabar. How many columns are there? How many columns are there? So the people who don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we create this, sir? Can we create this? Now, let's create this Mansory one. Go here. Go here. Mansory grid. Index.html. First, I'm doing it this one so that you will feel easy when you are doing bigger projects. Style.css. Exclamation, enter. Online, are everyone clear, ma? Link CSS. To the people who don't know, you can even type link favicon. Link favicon. If you type it link favicon, it will give you favicon on top. Okay. I'm gonna do the full project now. Let's go here. Grid fav icon. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, this one is looking good. Open, copy, paste, and go live. Can you see on top it is there? Yeah. If you have a nice image, it would look more better actually. Now, fav icon and instead of document, let's create something wall poster. Now go here, H2 wall poster, and here I'm gonna create one grid sir div dot parent inside. Go here, go to my image. Total how many columns I need? How many boxes I need? Total how many boxes I need? How many I need, ma? 7. See this. Total 7 you need, sir. Now inside div dot child child dot child dollar asterisk 7, which will create 7. Inside each one grid. Now Control Shift L. Now here okay. Control Shift L. Now go here, grid, escape. 1, grid 2, grid 3, grid 4, grid 5, 6, grid 7. Online, anyone have any questions till now? Offline, anyone have any questions till now? Online or offline, anyone have any questions, ma? I hope no, sir. Right? Let me go here. Let's go here, CSS. Let's put it here, asterisk, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. Margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. And for H2, I will keep it text align center. And next one, after keeping text align center, this grid one, I will just make it in center. How do you make it center? Go here, body, height 100 VH, and height 100 VH. Display flux, justify content, center, align items, center. And for this parent, for parent, I will say height, height 60 VH, width 80 VW. Now, till now, I did not touch the grid only. Okay. And I will just put some border so that to show you. Later, I will remove the border. 1 pixel solid red. This is my site. Oh, problem. Flux direction column. Any doubt, sir? To keep them in center, sir. To keep them in center, I used a flux box, ma. Okay, this is my project now. कोई doubt है? No. Inside this, did I put any grid, ma? No. I will go each child, background color red, background color. They are getting red color, sir, nicely. And if I go here, if I say display grid, now they became adjusted to the group. They became adjusted to the group. We'll say something like each one border 1 pixel solid white, just to show you. Now total all grids are adjusted now. Any doubts? Any doubts, sir? No. Now also I will say font size some 32 pixel color white. Why? Because that grid and all you can see them nicely. Acha hai. Now parent is having only grid. Now go here, go and see your design and tell me how many columns are there. How many columns? 4. How to divide this into 4 columns? How to divide this into 4 columns? How to divide the 4 columns, ma? Yeah, grid. What I have to write? Grid template columns. Grid template columns. And how many columns you want? 4. Repeat. 4 comma 25 percentage or 1 FR. Same. So automatically 4 columns will be created. Any doubts? कोई doubt है? No. Now, sir, you need to adjust them. You need to adjust them. First one, child 1, go here. Too much only, very simple, sir. Child 1. And in child 1 is going from which column to which column, which row to which row? First, which column to which column, ma? 1 to 1 to 3. So I will say grid column 1 by 3. Right or not? Now you go here 1 by 3. Any doubts, ma? No. Second one. What about second one, sir? 3 to 3 to half of the people are not answering only. Are you getting confused, ma? No. I will tell you slowly. Like, listen, don't get confused. Because there are no lines, na? You may get feel kind of confused. I will show you one more. देखो. एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच. Total 4 columns are like there. How many column lines are there? How many column lines are there? Very good. Now slowly think. First grid. Which column line to which column line it went? 1, 2, 3. That is what I did, sir. First one, 1, 2, 3. I wrote it 1 by 3. Go here. 1 by 3. Now imagine second one from which to which, ma? 3 to 4. Third one, 4 to 5. Same thing I will do now. So second one, child 2. Grid column 3 to 4. Online, is it clear, sir? Online, is it clear till now? Snipping tool. I'm 100% sure if you just focus on, it won't take much time for you to understand also. It's very simple. Now I will just do some here only so that you can able to see clearly. Now देखो, first one, total here you are having it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one is having grid column 1, 2, 3. Second one is having grid column 3, 2. Third one is having grid column 4 to 5. But here one problem is there. I don't know whether you observed or not. Box number 2 is having row also. Can you tell me from which row to which row it went, ma? 1 to, देखो, 1 to 3. It went 1 to, I will observe it here. Grid row also, which is 1, 2, 3, sir. Doubt, sir? Doubt, ma? No. Next, child 3, grid colon 4 to 5. And same way, child 4, grid colon 4 to 5. Now, if you see your design till now, this is how it is. And check it your actual design. Can you see your design now? Now tell me which one I need to adjust now. Grid 5. Grid 5 where I have to put, sir? Grid 5. Second row to fourth row. Are you all getting? Because half of the people were just seeing it like what is row, what is column. I can sense that. Okay. That is why I'm telling it. Do it slowly. There is no need to hurry. Okay. आराम से करो. I will also give you one project. You guys try it slowly. There is nothing to worry about it. Go here. Tell me grid 5. Grid 5 क्या करना है? 2 to grid row. Grid column 1 to 2. Very good. Child 5. Grid row 2 to 5. Sorry, 2 to 4. Grid column. Now see your design. Now ये हो गया. Sir, अभी क्या करना है? क्या बाकी है? I will adjust 7. Directly 6 will go. No, 6 will not go. I have to adjust 6 first. So 6 will be second column to third column already. Row has to adjust. Second row to third row. Child number 6. Second row to third row. Can anyone tell me what is the last one, sir? Grid 7. Which column to which column? 2 to 5. बराबर. Child 7. Grid column. Grid column 2 to 5 हो गया. क्या बाकी है? कलर्स करना. You can do it. It's not a big deal. And बाकी है गैप. गैप. तो गैप को खाली गैप प्रॉपर्टी है. फोटो पेरेंट दे दो गैप 20 पिक्सल. तो पूरा का गैप आ जाता. डाउट? डाउट सर? Now you know what I will do. Instead of giving background color, you can give nice background images. Sir, why you used display flux in the body? Because I used display flux so that I will get this thing poster to the center, sir. I wanted to get this wall poster and all to be center, na? I want this wall poster and all to be center of my screen, na? How it will come at the exactly center? Because I used body display flux. Body parent है. पेरेंट को फ्लक्स है तो चाइल्ड सेंटर में आ जाता. पेरेंट फ्लक्स कर दिया, जस्टिफाई कंटेंट सेंटर कर दिया, अलाइन आइटम्स कंटेंट सेंटर कर दिया, सो ऑटोमेटिकली सेंटर आ गया. यू ऑल डिड ना? कार्ड बॉक्स. एनी डाउट्स? नो. ऑनलाइन इज इट क्लियर मा पूजा? नाउ आई कैन गिव नाइस images wedding. So I will go here, I'll just take it here, I will just take it each and everything, and I will just put it here. One, no, one, copy, go here, background image, URL. Now you go here, it's repeating. So background repeat nako for every image. Background repeat, now repeat, background size, cover, background position, center, center. Or if I try contain, will it work? तो उसके लिए कवर कर दिया. Any doubts ma? Any doubts? Background image you cannot adjust. If you wanted to adjust, instead of background image, if you wanted to, instead of background image, if you wanted to adjust na, give it direct image only. Copy. Instead of background images, if you, sir, I don't want to, I want it exactly fit. तो इसके लिए तो ग्रिड के अंदर img प्रॉपर्टी दे दो. Sorry. Go here, copy, paste, image, then go here, you can use something called object fit, fill. No, object fit fill max width 100%. Why it's not working? Cover. I gave it, oh, sorry. I should give it for image, sir, because image property is there, na? inside the child one, whatever the image is there, object fit, fill. But still it should work. Same thing, child or child one, because only one thing is there, it should work. Huh? Child one కి ఏం తీసేయాలి? ఏదైనా ఒకటే కదా. Basically it should exactly fit the object fit. We will use it to fit this one perfectly. WebKit we will use it whenever we, for example, see, if you give one property, that property is not working in Google Chrome, you will write a dash dash WebKit before, so that it will 100% work it in Google Chrome. If you one property is not working in Mozilla Firefox, you will write dash dash Moz. If one thing is not working in Opera Mini, you will write dash 0 like that. Now object fit should work with the 100%. With auto. Usually you can adjust it like this. Instead of background image, if you write it background image, you can't put it like exactly fill. But if you try it with this, using object fit, you should try it. Why we are not getting object fit? CSS. CSS. Cascading style sheets. Object fit fill. See, it exactly fits. Why it's not fitting it then? Let's go here, some height and width, sir. Automatically, it might reflect this. Height 144, width 250. This seems strange. Object fetch fill to 50. No, it is just increasing it. This is the problem with this cover. Instead of keeping it, it is just increasing it. Just check it on this property, ma. Try to adjust each div, each grid, one image. Okay. Try to adjust each grid, one image, and try to put it some nice wall frame. Okay. Just focus on that. You will get it for 100% sure. And today I will give you a task. I will give you a task to do. If you type it in internet, grid CSS, you will get it. One image. This. I am giving you this as a task. Can you guys create this, ma? Online, can you try this, sir? Online, can you try this? Yeah. Try to put the similar things, and if possible, try to put the images. Okay. Is it clear, ma? Till now. Okay. And tomorrow we'll discuss one front-end mentor project and we'll discuss a new concept. Okay. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. That's it for today. Thank you all. Online, if anyone have any doubts, you can mention it, sir. Online, if anyone have any doubts, you can mention it. Sir, anything related to get map in HTML? To the person Dawood who asked me how to get it map in HTML. If you remember in HTML class, I told in media class, how to get it Google Map iframe. Using iframe, you can get it Google Map, ma. You go to Google Maps, just go to any location, then click here, share, click here, embed map. If you copied and pasted this code into your HTML, you will get it automatically map. That is very simple, you will get it. I will push the code into the GitHub, sir. Please check it from there. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you all. ఇందులో అసలు ఆ 2 పిక్స్ ఆ కొద్దిగా ఎందుకు మిగిలిపోతుంది అర్థం కావట్లా. విత్ ముందు నుంచి అయింది. విత్ నేనిచ్చా. విత్ నేనిచ్చా. విత్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా ఫిట్ అవుతుంది చూసావా. ఎంత ఇచ్చినా విత్ ఫిట్ అవుతుంది చూసావా. ఎందుకంటే విత్ ఫిట్ కంటెంట్. హైట్ కూడా ఫిట్ కంటెంట్ అవ్వాలి అప్పుడు పర్ఫెక్ట్ అయిపోయేదిగా. కరెక్ట్. అది ఎందుకు మిగిలిపోతుంది అర్థం కాల. ఇంక్రీజ్ అయిపోతుంది. అవును. నువ్వు గ్రిడ్ లోపల ఇచ్చావు గానీ గ్రిడ్ లోపల దీన్ని డిసైడ్ చేస్తుంది ఎవరు, గ్రిడ్ డిసైడ్ చేస్తుంది. ఇది ఎంత ఇది ఎంత అని. ఆ గ్రిడ్ కి హైట్ ఎంత ఉంది, గ్రిడ్ కి విడ్త్ ఎంత ఉంది అనే దాన్ని బట్టి ఇది పెరిగిపోతా ఉంటది. అడ్జస్ట్ అయిపోతా ఉంటది. గ్రిడ్ బేసికల్ గా గ్రిడ్ అంటేనే అడ్జస్ట్ అయ్యేది కదా. అప్పుడు అడ్జస్ట్ అవ్వకూడదంటే ఆ చైల్డ్ కి ఒక స్పెసిఫిక్ హైట్ ఇవ్వాలా. ఈ చైల్డ్ ఈ ఎలిమెంట్ ఖచ్చితంగా 200 పిక్సెల్ లేదా ఒక 10 EM ఒక ఫిక్స్డ్ మించి వెళ్ళదు అని చెప్పి చెప్పాలి. ఆ, అది నిజమే కానీ దానికి తగ్గట్టు ఇమేజ్ ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతాయి మనకి. మనమే చేసుకోవాలి. డిజైనర్స్ నిజానికి సైజ్ బట్టి చేసేస్తారు.